So we're just talking about how important it is that our artists understand their obligation and also the obligation of the record company. You know, it's not about all roses out there.
No.
You know, you must push yourself. So you get to work obviously with the maestro, Black Coffee.
Yes.
You know, did you have a say in who you wanted to work with, or you were presented with a list? How much of the producers that you have was like,
chosen?
Wow, dream come true, let's go?
I did Love on Fire on
Yeah.
Black Coffee's Pieces of Me album, and it got the record company's attention. Because wherever he'd perform, I'd perform
Yes.
there with the Ribertone. So the approach of the record company for me was from a different angle, because
Yeah.
they saw the success of Pieces of Me, and I happened to be part of Pieces of
Yeah.
Me. So coming to choosing the producers that I want to work with, I was allowed.
Yeah.
I was allowed. Who would you like to work with, Lungi? What sound are you going for? What would you like to do? You know. And in the midst of choosing the producers, South Africa went into a 90-10% thing.
Okay.
So it even made it even better. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, okay,
Yeah.
now we're going to have more radio airplay. We're going to have all of these things happening. So I got to choose smartly,
Yeah.
not just who I'd really like to work with, but who's happening right now, what's happening right now. I did choose Black Coffee. Mondli Ngobo was suggested to me by the record label, but Mkhaya.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've always wanted to work with Mondli, and Mondli's song was like huge on radio, and I was like, I get the opportunity to work with Mondli. Bob Star happened by accident. I was called in to do a session for Oskido,
Yeah.
and Bob Star was the engineer.
Okay.
And then he played me some of his songs. He actually played me one song, and the one song that he played me is the song that's on my album. I
Wow.
was completely thrown away. And we did all the songs, and I recorded a Bob Star song last week Friday. It's the last song to be added on the album.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing song. It's definitely going to be a hit this summer.
How much of this hangs in the balance in terms of determining your legacy with your kid? You know, because we do things, man. You know, we decide, I'm not going to sleep. You know, a record company wants me there because we are driven by this person that you brought into the world.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's very true.
I'll go in the deepest corners, man, because I got Jay in my mind, you know?
Oh, your son?
Yeah, you know?
So you go the extra mile?
You know what I mean? Because I can't live for myself.
Anymore.
And yeah, I've seen the world, you know, like the Ecclesiastes, you know,
Yeah.
in the Bible when he says,
Yeah.
it's meaningless. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
True.
Right now, I've stopped living for myself. I'll tolerate a little bit of insolence. I'll tolerate a little bit yokudelelwa abantu, you know,
Right.
because abantu bazokudelela.
Right.
You know, and especially people with nothing to bring to the table.
That's true.
You know, but I'm staying behind this desk.
Right.
And they got a mouth. Instead of going and taking a tomahawk and chopping that head off, I break a little bit because I'm informed by my son. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Let alone that I will walk, because that also informs the pride that I represent for my son. But he's dead, he's not going to be pushed around by umuntu kazana nje. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Okay.
But
Let me like,
Musa.
let me just, but how much of it is that it informs you, mumtanako?
I feel your passion. I feel that's a father's
No,
love
man,
right there.
I'm telling you.
That's a father's love right
telling you,
there. I wouldn't have come this far if it wasn't for her.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have stayed in the fight if it wasn't for her. All I have is music. When we first came here, I used to sleep on the floor at my friend's place in Hillbrow with her. From there, I worked myself. I did theater. I worked myself because all I knew was music. All I had was this gift of writing music and singing, you know. And the only thing I thought of is, if I give up, if I give up, what do I do now? Where do I go? You know? And she is my passion. She is my drive. She is the reason giving up is not an option. It's more than a dream.
I feel you. I feel you.
I felt you.
I'm telling you, you know, sometimes you want to go with a person, right? But you're just thinking, okay, think about the bigger picture here. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Talking about kids, UMT dedicated the album by naming it Avery after his son.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it cannot. I mean, Babyface.
Yeah.
La, 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 la. You're a singer.
Do you want a record deal? I can hook you up. Like,
No,
I
I'm
can
good.
speak to Universal to hook you up.
I'm good. But, you know, will you mess with that? Maybe write a song to your daughter?
There's a song there's a song on my album with Black Coffee and Ribatone, and it's called Away with Me.
Yeah.
And it's dedicated to her.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
It's dedicated to her. I wrote that song about her, that every breath I take, every scent I make, every note I write, and every note I sing, it's all for her.
And the right steps also, and the meandering through this industry, because you can be hounded by people, you know?
Yeah.
You want to behave in a certain manner sometimes and just be like
A role model.
donkey, you know?
And for me, she keeps me away from uphumendleleni ngoba she's a girl and she looks up to me for everything. So in our industry, it's easy to fall into little traps. It's easy to, because you want to get there so badly, there are things that are in place for you to just get there. You know what I mean? As a woman in the industry, it becomes harder when you're a mom and you know ukuthi mangenza lezi zinto, and I get that ingane yami mayingibheka, she's gonna ask, Mommy, how did you get there? How did you know? So I'm trying to create a legacy for her ukuthi whatever she decides she wants to become, as ukuthi you work hard, you have to earn it, just like how guys earn the respect. As women, we'd like to earn the respect as well and not just be known as, I know, we know how she got that, you know what I mean? Instead of, she actually worked hard to earn the respect as the female artist in the country.
How are you packaged, talking about that, by the record company? Because if a record company packages a beautiful woman like you, you know, no, come on. I mean, we were talking with another guest of mine, and we were talking about music and how the audiences are looking for breasts and thighs. You know what I mean? How important is it for you to be packaged that you're still appealing, but you're not overly like expose yourself?
I've had to become very comfortable with my body and with me. I had my daughter when I was young, so I've been a mom my entire life, and I've been an artist, so I've never got time to know ulungi, you know, as a woman, and be comfortable and be steadfast and be strong in myself. So with this album, I'm like, you know what? I'm a grown ass woman.
So you're gonna mess with something a little bit.
A little bit. Just a little. I honestly don't support the whole underwears on stage thing. I think it had its season. It's done. Can we get dressed and get on stage and sing as women? Like, as a brother, are you not tired of just seeing that every time you put the TV on, instead of seeing a woman standing in a dress and singing and performing, are you not tired? She's got the talent, but you're not even listening to her sing.
Yeah, I'm an old dog. Do you know what I mean? I'll quote Anita Baig.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I'll go to Natalie Cole.
Look.
I'll go to Celine Dion. I'll go to Aaliyah, man.
Look,
you know?
but still classy.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Right now, maybe I will see I will find, you know, these young boys, maybe booty appeals to them. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing of substance coming from these women. It is nothing. It's what I can do with my thighs. You know, and with my ass, I can put my ass on Instagram and oh, cool, follow that ass. Okay, we're following her.
No, but the thing is, Nimrod, they're talented. They are talented. But because of the perception that in the industry, men want to see more of that. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. These girls are talented. They are talented.
But I can't see it. It's like saying I'm looking for inner beauty. do you know what I'm saying?
It's y'all's fault.
And no, and creates and inculcates a thought that this is how these women, these young women, should be valued.
Yeah.
Let alone the fact that if you're comfortable with your body, you're comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But booty can take you up so far, girl. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But anyway, man, the politics of the industry. Now that you are a matured musician, you know, we get that about you and we appreciate it, but I'm sure we could see you acting at some point, man. Are you pursuing that, TV or movies?
Yes, I know if I can act, but I can try. I can try. It's like getting on stage because you have to get into a space with.
Yeah.
Okay, I did do a smaller role in a movie called Via the Movie, which is directed by Mathosa.
Yeah. Beautiful man.
Yeah, I did do. I did adverts for Vuzu, and I've also done a small little skit with. Kaboom.
Yeah?
Yeah. But
Okay.
tiny little
Did he
role.
pay you? I'm just being naughty there.
It's self-sabotage.
I'm so being naughty there.
He did. He did. That's my boy. He did.
We've heard Ukabom on the show, but I would disagree if the allegations are true. You know what I'm saying? But I'll face him rather than Via.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was just being naughty there. Yeah. All right, but you would pursue that space.
Definitely. I see myself as...
You got an agent? Sorry to disturb. You got an agent?
Management.
Yeah,
yes.
Management. Are they looking into that?
Yes, they are.
They better, man.
They are. But the good thing about being an artist and a songwriter is my song made it into a movie that's going to be premiering at Toronto International.
Hello. What movie is that?
Via the Movie.
Via the Movie.
Yes,
oh,
I wrote
okay.
a song for the movie.
What is it called?
The song is called Lwami, Timbalam.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
So God has just been absolutely amazing.
All right, so you're going to be writing songs for other people too?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'd love to. I definitely will. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I definitely
And
will.
your inspiration, what informs the inspiration for when as a writer?
All the crap I've been through.
Oh, please, not another Adele.
Hello.
Oh, Lord.
No, I've been through a lot.
Amy Winehouse, over and above what she has been through, right?
Yeah.
And tragically her death,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Beautiful songwriter. You know, when you look at They're Trying to Make Me Go to Rehab.
Yes.
And how that was actually her story, her life experience when management said, okay, Amy, and this was before Rehab hits, you know, that album.
Yeah.
Before it hits,
Yeah.
Hamba, we in rehab, ne? And the dad is like, which I felt Amy Winehouse that let her down in terms of leadership and guidance. I think he was in it because the popularity of Mtana Kesemezo, Babaga Lindsay, Lohan, you know,
Right.
and all the idiot parents
Right.
that ride on their children's fame. But anyway, that's something else. I'm just putting into perspective. And he said, no, Amy literally said, no, Amy will not go to rehab. You know, and Amy seemed to side with the father. I come to Baba
course. Yes.
And then in the booth, she comes up with that song, writes it, all the things that you've been through and what she's been through.
Yes.
She just put the pen there. Okay, so they're trying to make me go to rehab. And I said, no, no, no. My daddy says I'm fine. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then we're introduced into this biggest hit the world has ever seen. Catapults with Amy Winehouse into world stage, therefore aiding at the same time a disastrous fall from grace because of the drugs and the boyfriend. So what you're going to impart to that person's life as a songwriter, I hope you're not going to burden them
No.
with what you've been through.
No, no.
No.
The beautiful thing about writing music is you have a verse, a chorus, a verse, and then you have what you call a bridge.
Yeah.
And the bridge is where whatever you're writing about, you turn it around into a positive.
Yeah.
So even if it's a sad love song, when you get to the bridge, you give a solution to whoever is listening to the album. And I'm in a very good space. So even though I've been through a lot of things,
as everyone.
As everyone, I've taught myself and I've learned how to turn the worst thing that can happen to you into the best thing that you can make it. So that's what. And I'm happy you spoke about Amy Winehouse because Amy Winehouse is a jazz singer.
Oh yes.
She had to go commercial to make it, and in her making it, her life catapulted to such an extent that it happened all so quickly. When people didn't know that before all of that, she was actually a singer, like a performing artist.
You hear it in her song. And Amy Winehouse did a duet with one of the greatest jazz singers and crooners out there, Tony Bennett.
Oh,
Tony
Yep.
Bennett, my gosh.
have
know,
you heard
and-
that girl singing with a guitar?
Oh yes. I like when she sings to the guys Bago Record Company, you know, and she does it so simple and about her deterioration,
Yeah.
you
Sad.
know. Ah man, but anyway, yeah, that's a lesson for everyone.
For
isn't it?
everyone, it is.
That's a
It
lesson,
is.
especially if you're gonna mess with cocaine. But you know what I
Yes.
think my theory is? I think that the separation, the divorce, kababa, you know, mama at the age 9, that shifted so much about her already rebellious and free-spirited nature.
Right.
You know, because from there she then wanted to be independent. You know, got a flat where she could do these things, smoke
Yeah.
weed, and you're a young girl then.
Yeah.
You know, uyomkhuza kanjani Amy at that point.
Right.
And even though she wanted to turn a page, and unfortunately, stop watching that. This is me, you know. And so
Yeah.
many musicians go through that.
Yeah.
Anyway, look at us now digressing. Back to you.
No, but that's true. I
That's
mean,
true,
it's
ne?
the same struggle even in South Africa with where great artists fall, and when you read the backstory, there's always drugs involved and all of that. So what are we as a country changing? Ukuthi abantu when they're up there,
Yeah.
you know, because your mind is not ready for that kind of fame.
Absolutely.
You know,
I mean,
so-
we had Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown from a beautiful songstress. And it's amazing how in Pilayak, when you meet this person,
And
your
it
doom
filtered
is-
into their
oh my
daughter's
gosh.
life and
oh, come on.
all those endings.
Hey, we gotta stop. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. You and I can talk all day.
Thank you for having me.
Nosta, thank you so
Thank you for
much.
having
all the
me.
best to you in the
Thank
album.
you.
Yakho, ne? When
Thank
are you
you.
releasing it? You know?
And the single is dropping next week. The album
Yeah.
is titled Black Diamond, Lungi
yeah.
Naidoo. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, hit me up, Lungi Naidoo with a double O.
All right. Funny thing about a diamond is that it doesn't get its perfection until it is rubbed until it becomes flawless. Let alone that is black and rare. My gosh, to enjoy that jewel is to have a status symbol. Obviously, sometimes it's to say, I have made it. So to have Lungi Naidoo in our industry, to have her to say, we've got an asset, good music, that is Lungi Naidoo, and she's been in the rough, and she's about to enter a perfection stage, we can only sit back and bask in her talent. So I'd like to thank Ms. Lungi Naidoo for coming to the show. Do support her work.